Here is how I won a game in Challenger with Rebel. This game showcases a perfect example of when to commit to Rebel and how to position the comp in the late game. In this game I started with an Econ Augment and tempoed early, maintaining high HP, and I was pre-leveled to level 8 with 50 gold banked at 4-1. At this point I was already playing Rebels and I have an Illaoi and my items are perfect for Zoe. So while I am looking to play Rebel, I am open to play Heimer or even Silco from the spot. For my last augment, I get offered Glass Cannon, which I mentioned in my earlier video. Glass Cannon and Maces will have really good synergy with Rebel. As I start rolling, I hit a Jinx, and this is when I decide I'm committing to Rebels. After hitting Jinx, I assess my board and recognize I still need to hit more upgrades, so I continue to roll, upgrading my Irelia, Ez, and Akali. Because I don't have a spat, my board is always going to be 7 Rebel units with 1 extra unit. The extra unit I'm generally looking for Echo, Elise, or Nami. I roll a few more times and I hit Echo too. After clearing my bench and making 20, I realized that I didn't hit a Zoe yet, so I roll on the following turn looking to upgrade Illaoi or find a Zoe. After finding Zoe, I scout my matchups and see that I either win or lose by 1 or 2 units, so I can sit and try to go level 9. On the anomaly round, I am offered a generic tank 1 as the first one and decide it is good enough so that I can go level 9. I lose the fight on 5-1 so badly that I decide to level on 5-2. I have around 20 gold to roll and I find Illaoi 2 and play a LeBlanc. I lose my next 2 fights, so for the next fight I focus on positioning. In this matchup I position my Jinx in the left corner to stun the enemy Silco. I position my Zoe in front of Mundo so that the bounces hit Silco and LeBlanc. And I position my Illaoi in the center to keep Mundo in this spot. In this fight, Jinx stuns Silco. Zoe pokes down Silco and LeBlanc. And Jinx Rocket finishes the fight. I scout my next matchups and position similarly. However, in this matchup against Urgot, I move Illaoi to the left to ensure that my Sunfire and Spark live a little longer in this fight. I also position my Zoe in front of the Urgot because Zoe's ability deals the most damage to her main target. For the final matchup, I go against the player streaking with a Ziggs 3 6 Dominator board, which I lost to earlier. I position similarly, with Jinx lined up to stun the Ziggs, and Zoe targeting the Vlad to hit the Ziggs in the corner. However, this fight I position my Illaoi on the left. This is because Vlad is gonna die to my first Zoe cast, so I'm not worried about him walking up. And I'm positioning my Echo behind the Illaoi, so that when he walks up his cast hits the back line after Vlad is dead.